Hello, and welcome to Catholicism in the Car. My name is Parker Zerbal. I want to talk a little bit about the holy name of Jesus. I don't think I've heard a homily, a talk about this in quite a long time. And the reason I'm bringing it up now is I was listening to just the end of the episode I had recorded this morning, and I was talking about how Jesus would want the church to be united. And I heard the name of Jesus on that recording, and for some reason, it brings a pain, a suffering to my heart. And I think it's because I've been culturally conditioned, you could say, to be ashamed of the name of Jesus. That when I hear others in certain contexts say, praise the name of Jesus, it hurts, and maybe embarrassment or shame is the wrong way to express what my heart feels. But I think this goes to show the power of the holy name of Jesus. At least in Western culture, when people take the Lord's name in vain, most acutely, they take it in the name of Jesus. Excuse me. And this has been it's become quite commonplace. It's become incredibly commonplace on TV, on just common parlance with anyone whom you're speaking to, for them to take the name of Jesus in vain, to sin against the second commandment given to us upon Mount Sinai, brought down by Moses. I think it's just incredible. And oftentimes, I'll hear people mock. People will mock those who invoke the name of Jesus. They'll say, "Oh, he's talking about Jesus now. We know what he's all about." And maybe this is in due part to certain pastors or preachers who have made a mockery of the name of Jesus by, those televangelists, or especially now those who proclaim the prosperity gospel. They really do. They make a mockery of the name of Jesus. Those who do not have any sort of theological rigor to their beliefs, or philosophical substance to that which they call religion. They do make a mockery of the name of Jesus oftentimes. Not that they're doing it willingly or that they're doing it on purpose. They're almost all the time they're doing it in good faith and in earnest faith. So they should be commended. But it certainly does lead secular society and even other Christians to mock those who at least seem disingenuous. And I hope that when I invoke the holy name of Jesus, that I do not seem disingenuous. I hope I seem earnest, sincere, but not just that, but also philosophically and theologically rigorous in the way that I can be. I hope to gain respect by those who hear me, not for myself, but for that holy name of Jesus. I'm thinking now, when was the last time in conversation with someone who was not of like mind with me, who did not share my Catholicism or my Christianity? When was the last time I brought up the holy name of Jesus? And this is in part because I think that there is a real concern there of do not throw your pearls before swine. To just proclaim the holy name of Jesus without first forming relationships and first forming any sort of respect, I think really does more harm than good in our present society. In most contexts, I would say to preach the name of Jesus on the street corner is probably not the most prudent thing to do. There certainly can be instances where it would be prudent and virtuous to do such a thing. But if the end goal is to not just evangelize for the sake of evangelizing, but to evangelize for the sake of actually gaining souls, I think we do need to be smart about how we evangelize. We can't just say the holy name of Jesus in front of people and make it a mockery to the public, as so often has happened in recent years. But at the same time, it's a balancing act. You can't just err on that sort of. You can't just have that principle in mind. Is what I'm trying to say here. You can't just have the principle in mind of prudential judgment and trying to slowly get people to understand where you're coming from. But you also need courage, and this is what I lack. I lack courage oftentimes. The courage that is needed to take those steps of proclaiming the name of Jesus on the street corner. There's this balance that needs to be struck, and it's hard to do. I understand why not many people do it, because it's difficult. But that balance does need to be struck. The balance between being prudent, not throwing your pearls before swine, and yet also proudly proclaiming the holy name, proudly proclaiming it. And I ask for your prayers that I may through the grace of God strike that balance in my life and in those with whom I interact. And I will be praying for you as well. So thank you. Oh, real quick, please feel free to subscribe to any of my podcasts on any of the podcast players. Find me on YouTube. Please subscribe on YouTube if you enjoy this content. Like me on Facebook, like the Catholicism in the Car channel on Facebook. Twitter, Instagram, we're all there. Catholicism in the Car. Find us. Let's see. And then I also have a Patreon account if you wish to support what I do at this podcast and this YouTube channel. And then you can also support us on anchor.fm. There's a support button there you can click on. I also have links to all of this on my website's support page at www.catholicisminthecar.com. Thanks and God bless. Bye.